Spiritual strength is not power over life. It is power over myself. Spiritual strength is one of those qualities I used to misunderstand. I thought it meant being unshakable, fearless, unbreakable, or always calm no matter what happens. I imagined it as a kind of inner armor, something that protects me from pain, doubt, or weakness. But the more honestly I look at myself, the more I realize that spiritual strength is not about becoming invulnerable. It is about becoming truthful. It is about learning how to face life with sincerity, humility, and clarity, even when I feel fragile. When I ask myself what spiritual strength really is, I begin with the moments when I feel weak. These moments reveal more about my inner life than any moment of confidence. When I feel offended, irritated, anxious, or overwhelmed, I see how easily my peace can be shaken. When I feel pressure, fear, or confusion, I see how quickly I lose clarity. And when I feel tempted to hide my mistakes or pretend to be stronger than I am, I see how deeply I depend on the image I create for others. Spiritual strength begins exactly here, in the willingness to face my weakness without running from it. It is the ability to say, "Yes, I am afraid. Yes, I am uncertain. Yes, I am imperfect." And instead of collapsing under these truths, I learn to stand with them. I learn to carry them honestly. I learn to grow through them. Spiritual strength is not the absence of weakness. It is the courage to acknowledge weakness without losing myself. Another part of spiritual strength is the ability to remain calm inside, even when life outside becomes chaotic. This calmness is not passive. It is not indifference. It is not emotional numbness. It is the quiet stability that comes from knowing who I am, what I value, and what I trust. When I have this inner stability, external circumstances lose their power to control me. I can respond instead of react. I can listen instead of defend. I can think instead of panic. Spiritual strength also shows itself in patience. Not the kind of patience that simply waits, but the kind that accepts the pace of life without forcing it. When I am spiritually strong, I stop demanding immediate answers, immediate results, or immediate clarity. I allow life to unfold. I allow myself to grow slowly. I allow others to be imperfect. This patience softens my heart and protects me from unnecessary tension. Humility is another foundation of spiritual strength. When I am humble, I stop pretending to be more than I am. I stop hiding my flaws. I stop defending my ego. Humility allows me to learn, to listen, to change, and to admit when I am wrong. It frees me from the exhausting need to appear strong. And paradoxically, humility makes me stronger than pride ever could. Pride isolates me. Humility connects me. Spiritual strength also includes honesty, the kind of honesty that looks inward before looking outward. When I am spiritually strong, I examine my motives, my reactions, my desires, and my fears. I ask myself why I feel offended, why I feel angry, why I feel anxious. I stop blaming others for my inner storms. I take responsibility for my heart. This honesty is difficult, but it is liberating. It gives me clarity that no external comfort can provide. Another dimension of spiritual strength is compassion. When I am spiritually strong, I see others not as obstacles, threats, or competitors, but as human beings with their own struggles. Compassion softens my judgments. It helps me understand instead of condemn. It helps me forgive instead of resent. Compassion is not weakness. It is the ability to remain kind even when kindness is difficult. Spiritual strength also means resisting the temptation to escape from myself. I often try to distract myself from discomfort through noise, busyness, entertainment, or constant activity. But spiritual strength teaches me to stay present, to sit with my thoughts, to face my emotions, to listen to the quiet voice inside me. This presence is one of the most powerful forms of strength because it allows me to live with depth instead of avoidance. Another part of spiritual strength is trust. Not blind optimism, but the deep belief that life has meaning even when I don't understand it. Trust allows me to walk forward without knowing every step. It allows me to accept uncertainty without fear. It allows me to let go of control without collapsing. Trust is the anchor that keeps my heart steady. Spiritual strength also includes gratitude. Gratitude shifts my attention from what I lack to what I have. It reminds me that life is not only struggle, it is also gift. Gratitude dissolves bitterness, softens fear, and strengthens hope. It helps me see beauty even in difficult moments. And when I live with gratitude, my heart becomes more resilient. Ultimately, spiritual strength is the ability to remain true to myself, to my values, my conscience, and my inner clarity, even when life challenges me. It is the ability to choose honesty over pride, patience over pressure, compassion over judgment, and trust over fear. It is the ability to walk through life with a steady heart, even when the path is uncertain. Spiritual strength is not loud, it is not dramatic, it is not visible to everyone. It grows quietly, through small choices, honest reflections, and moments of humility. And when I cultivate it, I begin to live with deeper peace, deeper clarity, and deeper meaning.